What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy Feud, and today we are talking Antonio Gibson. He did very well against Tampa Bay this week, and Mason's going to talk about him a little bit, but before he gets into it, I just want to say, do not fade this guy anymore. He played well against Tampa. The stats weren't there completely. The defense was stout. It's Tampa Bay's defense. It's what you expect. But there were 3 carries in there where he lost like 5-6 yards before he even got the ball. So do not fade Gibson. Don't act like he had a bad rushing game. He actually looked pretty solid against Tampa Bay's defense. And his schedule in the playoff stretch for fantasy football is Dallas, Philadelphia, Dallas, Philadelphia. So that's something to keep an eye out.
Yeah, guys. This is one of Antonio Gibson's best games of the year. They fed him the ball. They were in a positive game script, and I think that's the key to Antonio Gibson's success going down the rest of the season. They've been playing from behind a lot, and that is when Antonio Gibson does not see the field. Now, he does deserve to be on the field third downs. We've talked about this previously. But he had 24 carries yesterday on Sunday. 64 yards doesn't look like a lot, but when you rush in 2 touchdowns, and like Stone said, on like 3 carries, you lose a crap ton of yards. Like, yeah, of course you're not going to look that good. But he helped them finish out the game, win the game. Like Stone said, the playoff schedule for Antonio Gibson is solid. He has Carolina next week, Seattle, Las Vegas. I think it's only going to mean good things coming here on out. If you guys have, and there's no trade deadline, maybe look to trade for him. He might be kind of pricey to get after that 20-point game. But I think going down the stretch, he's just going to be a solid option.
And as crazy as this may sound, don't fade Washington from the playoffs right now. They are not a bad team. I mean, obviously they beat Tampa Bay, and that's because Taylor Heineke, like Tampa Bay, is just absolutely terrified of that man. But I mean, Washington is not a bad team. They're getting Logan Thomas back, so the offense is going to be a little better. They did lose Chase Young. That's huge. That was a
season-ending leg injury.
That was horrible. But I think Washington definitely has potential to make a playoff run. And if they're making a playoff run, what does that mean? It means they're winning games, and Antonio Gibson is going to be getting the ball a lot. And if they're feeding him the ball, that's a recipe for success in Washington. We were saying at the beginning of the year, they would feed him the ball early, and they would have success on offense. They'd go away from it, and they would have no success on offense. Because, in my opinion, Taylor Heineke's not the greatest quarterback. He's a manager. He's a game manager. He's a good one. But he is not the greatest quarterback, and you need to rely on your run game. And when you have Gibson and McKissick, why not do so? Like, they're both good running backs. You can split their time evenly, and you can not just, go into, like, panic mode and throw it to McKissick every single play. Like, that's just not something that needs to happen.
There is talks of the man, Ryan Fitzpatrick, coming back. We might see that. If that's the case, then they'll definitely be winning games.
I believe I saw a report that he's not coming back this year at all.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, scratch that.
Even if he comes back, I think Heineke's kind of secured the job. He hasn't played bad enough to the point to lose it.
He plays, yeah.
So,
and just to reiterate, when I said positive game script, I mean that they are winning. That's all that means. Negative game script means that they are losing, and they are forced to throw the ball. Positive means they are forced to run the ball. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, when they're throwing, obviously, it's McKissick that's completely involved. Even though Antonio Gibson's a converted receiver running back, it makes no sense that they won't involve him in any of the passing at all. And they actually did line him up as a receiver yesterday, and he looked good on a catch that he had on a quick slant. Someone was all over him, and he just caught the ball with the guy all over him. It was a great catch. Like, he showed why he can be a receiving back. I don't know why he's not more involved. I mean, what was it? The last time he got a catch was in Buffalo, and he ripped an 80-yard screen pass for a touchdown. So
yeah,
they just need to keep him involved in that stuff. Like, he's good, man. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below what you think about Antonio Gibson and what the rest of his schedule looks like. The Eagles in Dallas looks easy on paper, but it won't be the easiest matchups, but they're better than what he's been playing against. And if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. The button's right down below. We make videos each and every single day for you guys if possible, and besides Sundays. Never Sundays. We watch football on Sundays. We're busy on those days, but
we're working.
I'm gonna give things over to Mason. He's gonna go ahead and break us out.
Fantasy Feud out, baby. Let's go.